Alright, welcome back, brothers and sisters. This next one should go without saying, and it's almost redundant to create this video, but I thought we'd cover actor Johnny Depp, who was featured in Marilyn Manson's recent Say 10 video, shares a tattoo with Marilyn, friends with Damien Echols of the West Memphis 3, co-owner of the Viper Club, has been a missing person for decades. But we're going to explore the issue anyway. We're going to ask the question. You be the judge. Is Johnny Depp a member of the secret societies? Is he an occult practitioner, a Freemason, part of the so-called Illuminati? Well, starting off here, we have Johnny doing a little one-eyed symbolism that they all do, referencing the Eye of Horus. Again, just fancy language for the devil, God's adversary. Johnny apparently experiences frequent eye trouble during his photo shoots, as seen here where he has to press the thumb into his eyeball. Thought I'd show a little video from Marilyn Manson's Say 10 in which Johnny is featured, where he's super creepy. Again, pals and chum with Damien Echols of the West Memphis 3, who he helped to get out of prison. Damien had been convicted of the 1993 slayings of 3 boys in West Memphis, Arkansas, in a satanic ritual. He and his co-defendants were released in 2011 on an Alford plea, which admits guilt. He now lives in Salem, Massachusetts. Here are Damien and Johnny showing off their matching tattoo. Some kind of affiliation in the Brotherhood. So, what optometry exam is complete without throwing up a A-OK sign, as everybody tells me it is, or a 666 over your eyeball for the photo shoot, because that makes complete and total sense. Johnny continues his yearly eye exam visit with the photographers. Totally not weird at all. With his good friend and confidant Hunter S. Thompson, who also seems to be a member of the club, who Johnny actually portrayed in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, in which Benicio del Toro's character gives him some adrenochrome in the movie, which can only be obtained at that time anyway on the black market from a human cadaver. And Benicio's character, who plays Hunter S. Thompson's lawyer in the movie, says that he got it from a Satanism freak. Of course, this is a fictionalized account of Hunter's life and times, the gonzo journalist. So, I mean, maybe he got a little smoke in his eye here. I'm not sure. Press our thumb into our eyeball. Here he is, creepily looking out from behind his hand. This is just the photographer / optometrist. Johnny, could you do that eyeball thing again? Could you do it? Thank you. More one-eyed symbolism from Johnny. Totally cool guy. Mr. Depp. Very chill. Some skull rings on his hand, which if he were in the occult would indicate that he is into necromancy or communication with the dead. More one-eyed symbolism with a monocle this time. They have to dress it up, right? You have to be a little artistic in the way that you do these things, because after years and years of having to do the I sold out pose, you have to give it a little window dressing. Oh yeah, Johnny! Gotta do the little winky wink. The little Horace wink. So cool. So edgy. Different. You're so different, you're tragic here. You don't even like to see yourself on screen because it's that other guy up there. We hear you. You're an artist. dedicated to your craft. Truly, your craft. Now, what expose would be complete if we didn't have the sign of a master of the second veil in Freemasonry, also known as the hidden hand? You'll see your world leaders throwing this up throughout history, and it just so happens that all of Hollywood, and when we say Hollywood, music and movies, does the same. It would appear as though Johnny takes his fidelity to the Brotherhood quite seriously, because if we were to interpret this in a cult context, he's doing the sign of praise of a Freemason. So artistic. Mr. Depp would like to remind you that he is part wolf. Reminds me of Nicholas Schreck's ridiculous werewolf order. And of course, the biblical references to how this one is probably new to a lot of people. You might have seen it in some of my other videos referenced. I'm sorry to inform you, especially when it's done for these portraits where there's absolutely no reason or purpose. This is just another way that the brothers give a nod to one another and let them know that they're, quote, on the square, as it were, but he's doing what we might call the Masonic eyeglass grip. And again, you might want to look into folks like John Bolton, who served in the Trump administration, and also Bush Jr. Johnny, you got a little hair in your face there. I want to fling it to the side or something. You know, you can't see, right? And here we go again, just a little bit more one-eyed symbolism. And next we have this pose where he puts both hands up. It's not a wave, it's not anything like that. And I see them all doing this. And perhaps this photograph of the musician Morrissey is the giant clue as to what it is that they might be referencing. We also know that on each hand are 5 fingers, and that 5 is significant in both Adam Weishaupt's Illuminati. Within the Satanic Brotherhood, V is a reference to the devil, and V in Roman numerals is 5. Time for the vow of silence from our friend Mr. Depp here. Maybe he just wants to kiss us goodbye. Oh, are the cameras rolling? Oh, it's time to do the little... Let me adjust my eyeglasses. Make myself look like a distinguished gentleman. Excuse me, are we doing a photo shoot? Oh, hang on, let me pull my beanie down over my head, and I'll just kind of lift it up a little bit so I can look at you with my eyeball. I'm very professional, don't you know? I like to take professional photos where I cover up my eyeballs and, you know, it's the yearly eye exam. And finally, we have a movie poster from The Crimes of Grunwald, where we have a little one-eyed symbolism for you again. As always, if you have been the subject who was portrayed in today's video, I have no ill will towards you, Mr. Depp. I would pray that you come to knowledge of the truth, which is Jesus Christ alone. Repent, be baptized, be born again, or perish. It's up to you. God bless everyone who watched this video. Have a wonderful day.